I'd like to congregation to repeat this after me. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I'm at the right place.
I'm at the right place.
At the right time.
At the right time.
I'm at the right place.
I'm at the right place.
At the right time.
At the right time.
I'm at the right place.
I'm at the right place.
At the right time.
At the right time.
Hallelujah. 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 That was on my mind today. I'm at the right place, at the right time. Till I got baptized, I said, till I won't be. I'm going to stick to my promise.
Shalom, Shabbat, shalom.
Shalom, Shabbat, shalom.
Welcome to Yahweh and Speak television show. We are here in Evanston, Illinois to bring forth a marvelous lesson entitled, Read It, Hear It, and Understand It so you can do it.
Yeah.
You know, you must read for yourself, you know, and then hear what it is and understand it.
Right.
And so you can do it, amen, and put it to practice, you know, and then you live it. That's all about doing it. Like he said, you know, the hearer of the words get nothing. It's the doers. You can say all you with your mouth. Ooh, I love Ibryi. Ooh, I love it. As we came off the marvelous Layil part of the 7-hour Rosh Hashanah, we did a marvelous lesson about, you know, people falling away. And that's what most people do. They confess with their mouth, this and that. But and then out the lesson, he's supposed to be the son. We're supposed to be orbiting around him. He's supposed to be the center of our life. Not pick and choose, you know, what you want to celebrate and how you want to do things. That's letting you know you have fallen away. You had lost your first half. But here we are here to, you know, continue bringing forth these image the bonds, but you can return to that first love. You know, come up out of, all right, that's what he said. Out of that the wilderness out there, the world and the wilderness of your mind, you know, being deceived and blinded by the devil, thinking you are in good standing. Like he said, Yahshua, he don't kick it with the devil. He had him up there in mind. And Shemai, once he kicked him to the curb, he was to the curb. You know? You ain't finna, like you say, you ain't finna have a feast at his table and then you're going to kick it with the devil in the nightclubs and all that and do what you want in this time and think you're going to be in the kingdom. He said, you strictly fooling yourself. You blinded, like you say, you're blinded, deaf, naked. And you know, that's what you are. Praise the mighty God. So we're going to, let's go to Hebrews chapter 10. Hebrews chapter 10. Hebrews chapter 10. Like our Rob McCower said, I don't know very much Hebrew, but the bit I do know, I like to say it so I won't forget it. And yes, we're speaking the English version part for those that we in America, we speak English. This is the English part of Hebrew we speak. Hallelujah. Represent Yisrael. You're afraid of, man. That's what you said, fear not. Behold, that's the Zion of Yahudah. You know how they going, you going to represent. You know, like say, you do better as you know better. You've been in it 60 years. You still saying, Lord God Jesus. I ain't mad at you. That's between you and our Yahweh. But how they gonna know this? Y'all say, the God of this, the God of Israel, you know, man, in the nation of Israel. How they know the word God? When you say Jesus, they don't know the difference. Are you swelling in the fence, maybe? Holler Yahweh. So what my wrong guys just said, you know, have to say. So that's what I see. Sweating in his fan, drawing them in, and then get them a little bit, and then they don't know the difference. Then they gonna go, like say, go back out and do what they gonna do. Because you not setting, y'all got about, they ain't decent in order. You ain't up to y'all standard. Like I say, that's between you and our Yahweh. But it's for us to bring the truth. Like wearing your head covered, your tits is, y'all had the sisters wearing it, then y'all don't wear it. Shaving your head bald like an Egyptian. You know that y'all gave a SABBATH command about that. Don't put no razor to your head. Looking around, all right, Mr. Clean.
Exposing.
You know, he's saying, wearing your beard. He tells you, I read the book. He's sitting on his throne, and he said his whole head was white as snow. Whole head is your whole face.
Yeah.
You know, there says our earthly crown of glory. And he says this, y'all read, they had his power in it. And he said he commanded to keep it so you can remember that he brought us out of bondage and keep the commandment. And then for those who want to say, it got to be all sold around your thing. Hey, well, as long as you represent. Now, I ain't see nothing where he say, sewn around the whole border of your garment. And then y'all, Israel that's awakened, y'all dumber than the ones that ain't. Who is that? Get to know you are. The devil know we know who we are. You going against the brother. We learning. You know, this was taken from, at least we wholeheartedly doing what he said.
Right.
And for y'all to say, can't keep the yearly holy day convocation in a strange land, read the book. He told you. That wherever, in all your dwelling. And then someone will say, you got to have a priest. Oh, you're not a priest? That's on you. Praises be to our Yahweh. Hallelujah. Yahweh representing Yisrael to the fullest. You don't, I am. My only baby, ain't no, to put no right saying is to convict you to righteousness. You bring it, it's only to bring truth. And yeah, pro-Israel, the devil. I mean, the enemy ain't the white man. The enemy is the devil. He don't love nobody. And yeah, some of you pro-Israel, have you not read? Strangers gonna be in the kingdom. You read yet? Call yourself old Torah believing. It's always been strange. Oh, physical Israel. This is why we in the condition that we in. The whole earth is turned down, upside down, because our ancestors thought because they physical Israel. He ain't gonna kick us to the curb. We can do what we want, kick it and all that. He kept. He's long suffering. Then there'll come a time, raw because there's time no more. Yeah, you can't break his Torah and all that. So there it is. And no, physical Israel. You must become spiritual Israel. That's like everybody. Like, you know, the Jewish people say be converted to be Judaism. That's a lie. Are. That's a religion. No, it's converted to become spiritual Israel. The whole era. Holla Yahweh. We can call him that because we are obedience. We his servant. We are his child. And some of you Israel say you're not a Sakar child right now. When is that going to be? When you goof? Have you not read? It said the dead knows nothing. So how you going to holler and praise him if you're dead? How you going to be a son of child? You died, you're the devil's child when you wake up. You're going to be with him in his hot hotel. Praise the mighty. Yes, Eric, there's a lake of fire. Like you want to put everybody in the kingdom, there's a lake of fire. It needs to be told. We tell them. Because it's about Genesis to Revelation. You know, and thus says Yahweh, Genesis to Revelation, the Bible will speak to you. Receive it and allow it. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 10. Hebrews chapter 10. Hebrews chapter 10. I said, read it, hear it, understand it, for you can do it. He said, you have not, you ask not. You ask him, he will show it to you. He wants to give it to you. The devil the one trying to blind you from it. Only way you blind because you got disobedience to our Yahweh. You got to turn you up. You can't break his Torah. You disin, and that's when this is what you got to check that flesh before it wrecks yourself. And then you check your flesh. You get no place to the flesh. You get no place to the devil. That's it. He can only come in if you let him in. And you give him a little crack, you kick him. Like our Roman guys, they kicking the door in. Hebrews chapter 10, let's read verses 24 to 25.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching.
Hallelujah. See, this how you know just realized I had this lesson. This is how you know when you're connected to Yah. Because we, like he said, Yahshua said, you're supposed to be in one mind speaking the same thing. Whatever temple you go, it's supposed to be the same thing. Yes, religious people, a woman can teach. You know, the child supposed to be taught. The child supposed to be speaking what the parent and the adult has spoken to. Man, woman, and child supposed to be akkad, one. You know? And if you don't like that the woman will teach, well, take that up with Ibryi. He set him up in the beginning when he created Adam and Kawa. He said, let them have dominion and subdue, be fruitful and multiply. They ain't exerting their authority over Adam when he afraid to stand up. You know, they just doing what they was authorized to do. You know, or the devil gonna come and kill a bunch of us. Somebody gotta stand. I'm standing with my sisters. Hallelujah. Let's go to Matthew chapter 13. And you some of you just believing in the Old Testament, and then some of you just believing in the New. That's why he left it. He said, I come in the old volume book. That's why he left a script for y'all in the old and new. But you ain't gonna open up your sneaky novel love book and in the hand for the book, you'll be lost. That's why you're lost now with this, because you've been taught to open up the Bible in the middle. That's why history is something of a riddle to you. Our history, the so-called black man history scattered around the earth. Hallelujah. The true chosen one, not in arrogance, but to do this marvelous work we've been called to do, to bring forth His truth. Matthew chapter 13. Matthew chapter 13. Let's read verse 38.
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one.
Letting you know. Letting you know. The field is the world, and the toad seed are the children of the Hamaku. But the tares are the high band of the wicked. Wow, Akkad. He letting you know. If you ain't serving Yah, your daddy's the devil. He letting you know right there. And most of y'all call yourself New Testament living. What you have not read as I wrong. Shalom gave a lesson. You barely read. Now you can tell. He said, you know a person might have their fruits. You ain't producing. You just playing church. You're all good up in that church house. But once you leave, you're raising hell just like the rest of the world. Can't tell. It's a thin line between, some believers and the world. It is. Only way I can tell, you're standing on the front of the church. That you out there. Because you dress the same, act the same. Why? Because it's paganism. It's up to the devil. I said all religion is up to the devil. That's the bottom line. They took a little, they stole a little of the truth from our book, and that's the only way. You can't take an ad, he tell you can't. You go make another book you took and added on, but not in his book. You can't take nothing from it. You can't. He letting you know they done stole from my book and made them a book, which is called religion. Part two, mostly lies. Hallelujah. First Thessalonians. All these lessons you had, even if it's from the Roman Christian, they went like Roman Catholic, when they true, being from the scripture, it's true. If it's from a man, woman, it's true. And it's the eyes long suffering and high seed mercy, trying to get your attention. So you can come to know some of your own. First Thessalonians chapter 1. First Thessalonians chapter 1, and let's read verses 3 to 4.
First Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 3. Remembering without ceasing your work of faith, and labor of love, and patience of hope in our Master Yahshua Mashiach, in the sight of Elohim and our Father. Verse 4, knowing, brethren, beloved, your election of Elohim.
Hallelujah.
Been chosen.
Remembering without ceasing your deed of Ibryi and your labor of Ahad and patience of hope in our Adon Yahshua HaMashiach, in the sight of our Abba Yahweh, and Yada behalf your election of Elohim. We are assurance of it. Our confidence is in our big brother. We are sure what we say is image, the offerings of our Abba. Why? Because it is written. We only saying what thus says Yahweh. That's it. From Genesis to Revelation. It's the Zahar, the warning from that trap, that Akraf Yom, that last great day, Yah's vengeance. When he come back with his fierce anger to reward all indignation. So you have to get with it now. You know, stop playing church. Stand out. God is saying, the devil ain't playing. You know, it's time out playing it. 2 Corinthians chapter 6. 2 Corinthians chapter 6. 2 Corinthians chapter 6. Let's read verse 4.
2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 4. But in all things, approving ourselves as the ministers of Elohim, in much patience, in afflictions, in necessities, in distresses.
See, this is what when you volunteer in the army of Yahweh, this is what you have to do. But in all things, approving ourselves as the ministers of Elohim, in much patience, in affliction, in necessity, and in stress, in all things in life. You're proving that these the offerings of Yahweh, the promise of image, we stand, we soldiers, we warriors. Y'all can't use no punks. That's just it. And most of you got these punk men won't stand up. Yah has reinstated, he always had, he has reinstated his other half of his arm, the Iyshshah. Hallelujah. He wants us men to stand up and let him know he never forgot his best of Zion. Never. Throughout since Israel, our ancestors, he had to give it over to the other goees. And Hasatan knew, like y'all know the history of America, Custer's last stand. Hasatan know this is his last stand. So he uses man. With the last ruler, Adam, Japheth. So he got him just turning and this in y'all's book, you could come and dress and minister them like you wanted. T-shirt, ragged jean, all that. That's a lie. You read y'all's book, we was decked out. He had his ministers decked out. And they was black, y'all. Y'all know we look good when we drag. That's we chose. You could take somebody, a brother and sister, you know, we're all brothers and sisters from the creation of Yah. But there's our spiritual brother. But the natural one, you take somebody that's you know, not well off the street, clean them up. Like Yah cleaned us up. They look good.
That's right.
We are made in his image. His greatness and all it just have to be brought out. Sometimes you need, Yah have people to put in the position, need that push. And that's what and like you say, don't forsake the assembly of sin. That's what we do. We pushing and edifying each other. Keep strong, y'all. And that's why you come to get a testimony of what Yah has done for you. Praise him. Galatians chapter 3. Galatians chapter 3. Galatians chapter 3. Galatians chapter 3, let's read verses 26 to 29.
Galatians chapter 3 and verse 26. For ye are all the children of Elohim by faith in Mashiach Yahshua. Verse 27. For as many of you as have been baptized into Mashiach have put on Mashiach. Verse 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For ye are all one in Mashiach Yahshua. Verse 29. And if ye be Mashiach's, then are ye Abraham's seed and heirs according to the promise.
Praise the man. For ye are all the high band of Yahweh by Eminent in Mashiach Yahshua. For as many as you have been submerged into Mashiach have put on Mashiach. There is neither Yadam nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For ye are all Akkad in Mashiach Yahshua. And if you be Mashiach, then you are Abraham's seed, heirs according to the promise.
Hallelujah.
This is what you do.
Yeah.
See, if you don't want to be a Zakah right now, that's on you.
Right.
And yes, in pro-Israel, you heard it said, when you become Yahshua, then you are all the goyim are Abraham's seed.
Yep.
And children to the promise. And that's why we, as Israel, got to get this in us. And you see how the Roman Christians, they get in the world. This is our inheritance too. So Yeshua came back, the Yahweh, it's there for us too. We just learn how to get it the righteous way.
Yes.
That's all that we wait and patient. But it's there. And you just wait. Only thing the devil, he can't stop nothing, but he can handle it. You can read. He can only handle it. But you stay strong.
Right.
And just stand and say, yes, I thank you, Abiyah. Because we see afar off, as our ancestors say. You know, like Message Daniel David would say, you know, speak those things that are not, though they are. They are. It's in the spirit realm. It just came in fruition yet. Fruition yet. Hey, here. Just wait on it. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Psalms chapter 31. Psalms chapter 30. Y'all is about love and giving. Just trying to get something to you. The devil, like you say, kills this way, trying to take it away from you. He give it to you, he snatch it back from you. Like I Shalom said last night. He walked you to the cliff and said, look, that's so beautiful. Then push you off.
Do it every time.
Hallelujah, Yahweh. That's why he said you give no place to him. That's why he's called serpent. Slippery, low down.
Yeah.
Low down. He's just low down. Yes, it ain't no lower than him. Nothing lower than him. Psalms 31. Then you kicking it with a man. That's how low you are. Low down, dirty dog. Y'all call you a dog. You ain't no good. Psalms chapter 31. Let's read verse 3.
Psalms chapter 31 and verse 3. For thou art my rock and my fortress, therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me.
Hallelujah. This is what you got to believe in putting your rock. For thou art my sure, my fortress.
Yes.
Therefore, for thy Shem's sake, lead me, Abba Yahweh. Guide me, Abba Yahweh. You got to surrender. Humble yourself down. You got to inherit the kingdom. You must become as a Zakah. He said, be humble as a Zakah, but sharp as a servant when it comes to standing up and fight them down, cut them down. That was spiritual sword to the narrow bone. Make, put it, convict them where they won't even think to say nothing against Abba Yahweh, Dabarim. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Psalms 119. Psalms 119. And so we go back and forth, we come in and fight with the whole book. It's one book. You Roman Christian people, what y'all think they was teaching out of when the one y'all named Jesus walking the air? No, they was going to, they didn't tell you where they was going to. They was living out the New Testament. It wasn't final for us today. They was walking it out. It's being recorded. Like we being suspect. Being recorded from the Malachim there. He being judged right now. Hasatan, they looking like the accuser. I told you they wasn't faithful to him. He said, have you heard of my son Job? Go try him. He said, you just can't kill him. Hallelujah, Yahweh. He can't kill us. You can't tell him. You can only train things through your family and all that. But we going through. We are victors. Mashak said we are victorious. We winners all the time. We overcomers.
See it. Right.
Hallelujah, Yahweh. We on the winning team, y'all, all the time.
I am on the winning team.
She never lost the case.
I've won. Yeah.
Hallelujah, Yahweh. He never lost the case. Psalms 119 and verse 106. Psalms 119, verse 106.
Psalms 119, verse 106. I have sworn, and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgment.
Hallelujah, this is what you do. When you got submerged, this is what you decree.
Right.
And that's on you, though, but it's a good life. And it says, I have sworn, I will perform it, Yahweh. I will shamar thy sadiq mitzvah.
Let's do it.
That's it, Eric. Those who've been inducted into Yah's honor by your free will. You chose. You ain't forcing like the government to do, like they had the drafts in the 60s and all that. Sending young men off to Vietnam. They was young. They were like 17, 18 compared to the age of World War II. They were 25. You know, they wasn't even at Yah's grown age.
Tell their brother.
They wasn't even. They were children. But you know the government, they ain't at you. You see, they made them. We went freely. And this is what you're supposed to do. Holla, y'all. Once you went under there, you're supposed to, hey, Yah, what is it you want me to do?
Yes.
You're out there. We you know, as a family, you're going to go through things, but we work it out. Family gets over it, gets stronger. This is the people you're going to be with eternity.
That's right.
This is what you put into practice, not for the kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's written in so it's consider it a light thing. This is that we're going into, it's a light thing. Compared to eternity? Come on now, don't break. You say you shall reap, you faint not.
Right.
Don't get offended somebody you come and tell and the Ruach convicting you through somebody. Just it's to toughen you up. You can't be no temple bouncer thinking you're gonna get this, then go run off into your own little crib, say, well, keep it to 7. Like Ross some said, I had my mind that it's the Sabbath, but I need to go to work. Yahweh. Psalms chapter 69. Psalms chapter 69. Psalms chapter 69. Psalms chapter 69. 69, and let's read verse 31.
Psalms chapter 69 and verse 31. This also shall please Yahweh better than an ox or bullock that had horns and hoofs.
Just go up 1 to 30. That's where you go up to 30 and 31.
Psalm 69 verse 30. I will praise the name of Elohim with a song and will magnify him with thanksgiving. Verse 31. This also shall please Yahweh better than an ox or bullock that hath horns and hoofs.
And read to 32.
All right.
Verse 32. The humble shall see this and be glad, and your heart shall live and seek that seek Elohim.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
I will holler the Hashem of Yahweh with a song, and we'll magnify Yahweh with Torah. This also shall please Yahweh better than an ox or a bullock that had horns or hoofs. The Ha Anan shall see this and be shamak. And you pay, you Hezekiah that seek Yahweh. And you're gonna live forever. You seek him. You know, you seek him. That him, like I say, you talk as you thinking, I go to work, I do this and all that. You know, on the Sabbath, that ain't pleasing him. That's your ox today. You make some money. Don't give him blood. He said now. He said obedience rather than sacrifice.
All right.
You ain't no excuse for when you breaking the Sabbath. That ain't pleasing him.
Get up and go.
Holler Yahweh.
Good to see.
Let's go to Haggai. Chapter 1. Haggai chapter 1. Book after Zephaniah. Haggai chapter 1.
Drag among them, brothers.
Haggai chapter 1. Let's read verse 7.
Haggai, chapter 1, verse 7. Thus says Yahweh, SABBATH, consider your ways.
This is our Yahweh
Think about it,
speaking. Thus Shema Yahweh of Sabbath, consider your way. He said, think about it. Are you being obedience to me? Or are you being obedience to yourself,
That's good.
which is of the devil?
That's good.
Hallelujah,
Straight
Yahweh.
up. Devil. Wow.
Let's go to Nahum.
Indeed.
Nahum chapter 1. Nahum is behind Micah chapter 1. That's chapter 1, and let's read verse 6.
Nahum, chapter 1, and verse 6. Who can stand before his indignation?
Nobody.
Who can abide in the fierceness of his anger?
Nope.
His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him.
Wow.
Who can stand before Yahweh's indignation? Who can abide in the fierceness of Yahweh's anger? Yahweh's fury is poured out like fire, and high shewers are thrown down by him. Like he said, you know, in the old way, he's throwing down fire rocks, doing all that, hailstone, all that. He's doing that. You can't stand.
No.
Only way you're going to stand, when he bring that fury to the death, of being with him.
Right.
You got to accept Yahshua. For those in the old, talking about, leave that new alone, there ain't no son, this and that, this, you have the father, when he come in there, but Yahweh. What you have not read, you know, what you don't read and understand, what you have, because you're not humbling himself. It tells, the old tells of this stuff throughout the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son, you have not the father. You have not the son, you have not the father.
Yeah.
Man.
You repent before you move.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, wake up to judgment. It's too late. You know, you waking up with them hot eyes. Yes, he had mercy on who he wants. He tells us that. But I'm not going to chance it. Where he left his Musa instructional book, basic instructions before you leave this earth. Get some knowledge of him. How to live this, walk out this life, and then walk into eternity.
Yeah.
Praise the mighty Yah. Psalms chapter 59. Psalms chapter 59. Gotta get it now, people. It's time to wake up. Yes, we apologize for those militant brothers of Israel. We apologize. But as that old PJ saying, one bad apple don't spoil a whole barrel. You had a bad experience with them? Hey, we know they not demonstrating the fruit of the Spirit.
Yeah.
It's a love. It ain't that, you know, that's up their daddy the devil. That's just bottom line. They still in the flesh. They ain't walking in the ruach.
Yeah.
Bottom line, truth be true.
Yeah.
So, you know, they are brother Israel, but we here to tell them you are erring from the truth. It's about a half. You know, like you are the main one, how the white man enemy. You your biggest enemy first of all, before the devil stepped in on you.
Same.
They ain't the enemy. It's just the devil ruled in them.
Yeah.
Got them doing wicked stuff. It's wickedness in all nations.
Right. Yeah.
Let me try it. Repent and be the fruit of the Spirit. But, you know, like I say, don't turn away from the brothers and sisters. You hear them out. You see that meekness, kindness, the love. Y'all about love and giving. He ain't hating on nobody.
Amen.
Yeah, what we hate, what he hate? Hata'ah. You know, we love the person, but the hata'ah is in it.
Yeah.
We hate it enough and love him enough to let him know. That, come on, get right. How he said, if you love me, you chastise me. You just let people go about not and saying nothing. You don't love me, he said.
That's right.
Psalms chapter 59 and verse 16. And it reads,
Psalms chapter 59 and verse 16. But I will sing of thy power.
yes.
Yea, I will sing aloud of thy mercy in the morning. For thou hast been my defense and refuge in the day of my trouble.
Yes, this is the promise to oh believers.
Make the man
Well, I will
sing.
sing of thy Michelle. Yeah, I will sing aloud. Yeah, wherever we go. I tell it. I'm talking about Yahweh. I tell it everywhere I go.
That's right.
That's it. Of his greatness that he wants for all of us.
If you sing, he's so wonderful.
And I see it in the morning. But thou hast been my defense, my refuge in the high young, my trouble. You know, trouble that hostile try, but it's no trouble that we keep peaceful mind, like our big brother. He was cool, calm, and collective, and all that. He came to show it. You know, as the Australians say, no worries, mate.
Yeah.
And that's it. Hallelujah. His greatness.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's greatly to be
Thank you.
hallowed.
Thank you, yeah.
First Timothy chapter 5. First Timothy chapter 5. First Timothy chapter 5. First Timothy chapter 5. And let's read verse 10.
1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 10. Well reported of for good works, if she hath brought up children, if she hath lodged strangers, if she hath washed the saints' feet, if she hath relieved the afflicted, if she hath diligently followed every good work.
Woo, brothers, y'all hear this, brothers? Woo, this is brother praising this. Hey, what our God, what? Check this out. Well reported for told deeds. If she had brought up band, if she had lodged strangers, if she had washed the high Kadeshan feet, if she had relieved the afflicted, that's the main thing. Showing charity. If she had diligently followed every told deed of our Yahweh. Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Yeah.
That's all it's about, getting this work done.
Right.
Showing this fallen there that y'all's pure, true love. That's it. We don't know, you know, like one record say, never knew love like this before. We never knew.
Right.
We thought we was in love.
Right.
We was in love. Thought it was love.
Right.
You don't know no love and our true love until you come and know Yahshua.
That's right.
Then you know how to give love.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Yeah.
Praise the mighty God. Let's go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Let's read verses 20 to 21.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 20. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not Elohim made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Oh, yes.
Verse 21. For after that, in the wisdom of Elohim, the world by wisdom knew not Elohim. It pleased Elohim by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Hallelujah. This is so great. Where's the kakam? The ones you brothers think y'all so smart. Where's the scribe? Where's the disputer up there? Where's Hasatan? Have not Elohim made fruit of the high of this age? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Through us? Yes, he has.
Right.
For after that end, the high covenant of Elohim, the high age by covenant, y'all are not Elohim. Because you were so caught up in yourself. Selfish. It pleased Elohim by the foolishness of Yahweh, to Yahshua, them that believe. It sounds cuckoo and so crazy to people that don't know him. It sounds foolishness. How can he do it? How he doing it? What that? You say he did that? What? It's foolish, sound foolish. We like, yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did. Boy, I didn't see, you know, like they like that piece of, I didn't see it way, but he made it way. But they ain't truly standing on believing.
Right.
It wasn't. We didn't see a way. It wasn't a way, but he did make a way.
Hallelujah.
That's the foolishness he's talking
There
about.
you go.
Praise him.
Laughing all the way to the
Hallelujah.
That's
Yeah. He said he laughs at the world's calamity.
Yeah.
And we laugh at it, but in the spirit of our hour. But it's woe to the world. We do that too. It's woe for not knowing. As that cliche say, what you don't know won't hurt you. No, it's to turn around with y'all. What you don't know will hurt you.
Right.
And that ultimate hurt gonna be the lake of fire. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Just get with it, Eric.
Big
Nadiah, Mark chapter 4. 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 Mark chapter 4, let's read verse 40. Hallelujah.
Mark chapter 4 and verse 40.
40, yeah.
Verse 40. And he said unto them, why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith?
Why? And Yeshua mourned to them, why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no enemy now? Because you're not receiving and taking in these double rings. You ain't getting it into your ruach.
That's it.
You ain't feeding. You got to feed that ruach every day. Some thoughts or some words. You're not trusting in them. You're not believing what it is, as Robert McCall said, you're not putting it to practice.
Amen.
That's the thing you got to put it. He said, prove the ruach. He said, prove me.
Yeah.
He said, prove me. Prove my ruach. We can, you know, I sometimes like be afraid until that day he told me. So I said, hey, I'll prove you on this day. You said prove you, Daddy. So I'm going to prove it. Check it out. I'm saying this to you, and he proves you.
Yes.
And he shows you it. Hallelujah. You're his zakah, you're his child.
Right.
Like the natural parenting on here. All of us, we had children on us that we had, you know, had parenting to them. You know, they ask for something, they come to prove you. I want some food. They want us to prove you're gonna make it for me. Or I want this, they can prove it, you're gonna go buy it for me. Hallelujah.
Yes.
We are made in his image.
Yeah. Good example.
We have his likeness.
Yeah.
That's what he compares the physical to the spiritual. So we're trying to get a principle to you. A kingdom principle.
Yes.
And we must walk out the kingdom principle, which is these double reigns.
Yes.
We're in this raw word, but we are kingdom citizens right now.
Walk
And it's
in
physical
faith.
about.
Right.
Walk as you are zakah of our Yahweh. It's not out of pride, it's being proud of who we know
Right.
of our promises. That we are representatives of him, ambassadors of him.
Right.
That's what they say. People don't may know what it is you got on you, but they know something about you.
Right.
Family, friend, neighbor, wherever you go to, on the street, the store, wherever. It's Yah's kabod back on it. That was in the garden. Yahshua came, took it back from the devil, and put it back on his belief.
Got it down.
So we shine the righteous, so your light shine. She would say, you're not going to be no light of, you call yourself Hebrew Israelite, and you damn as the darkness of your daddy the devil. Get back. He said, so you are Israelite, let it shine throughout this era. Hallelujah, Yahweh.
Yes.
Psalms chapter 51. Psalms chapter 51. All y'all was trying to do is get this, all his goodness to us.
That's all.
Now, the eternity, we can't even describe it. It so tells in the book, but that's just in the scripts, you know. It's, you know it's awesome. Because you can read in the old how much wealth they had.
Yep.
Ah, daddy got it. And then Israel, that was this the so-called black man that scattered around with this history book. I used to want to growing up. All these other people got history of who they are, the nation. I'm like, what up?
Where
They
we
just
at?
teaching me
Yeah.
that I was a slave. They tried to teach me that I was a savage. They civilized me. No, wrong. Black man is the one that was civilized between any other go eat.
Right.
And then I'm like, I don't know, you give me thought. I said, where are we in the Bible? You know, I'm like, we ain't in the Bible. But Yah was preparing me. He was thoughts he gave me as a child. And then as I got to be an adult, I was reading, and then I didn't know.
Right.
Then I asked my cousin, they used to faithfully grew our family remained Jehovah's Witness from our aunt. And, he was her child. But he went out and converted. Then I didn't know him. Another of my cousins, they was Hebrew Israel. I never heard of him. And then I asked him over the phone. I said, man, them people in the book sound like they black. They just complaining. He said they are. See, you found that out when I was going to a church. And that was y'all waking me up. You got to get your attention like that Moses, the burning bush. Then he started talking to me. I remember when somebody called me years ago and over the phone said that we didn't know the name. They said, Jesus is black. I paused on the phone like I see most of our brothers and sisters do. And I just said, I ain't prejudiced. But truth is truth.
I was in ignorance.
If color didn't matter, why they hiding? Why they washing all that? Because the enemy, the devil, wants you to know who the true chosen people are. Hallelujah, Yahweh. Psalms chapter 51. Psalms chapter 51, verses 12 to 13, and they read.
Psalms chapter 51 and verse 12. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Verse 13. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee.
This is our duty. This is our duty. This is glory. Restore unto me thy simcha of thy Yahshua. Uphold me, Ibryi, with thy free ruah. It's a free, that's wrong, that's a free gift, but you gotta accept it. Thy free ruah. Then when I Yahweh transgress the way, that way, and how to shall be converted with you. That's all it's about. Doing the work out about saying, which the known so fair. That is our wish, because we are made in the name of his ruah. That's what we are doing. It ain't about the elegant speech you got, man or woman. How they dress is good, we garbed up and all that. Now the step, that's part I had. But don't let it go to your head, right? It's bigger than that. The big picture. It's about saving souls, y'all. That's it. Getting his love so we can show love. That's it. Psalms chapter 69. Psalm, this book is so lovely. This is y'all's love story to us. He tell you of his half. He tell you of the do's and don'ts. He tell you if you cross me, you gonna wish you never had. You know, and they was fool to do it. But they do it. After he done got our answers out and out until this last one where he had to scatter, and he told us how cruel they were gonna teach. And like telling people, start thinking the white man doing this white man book. This ain't the book. As our gave a scripture, as he said, be servants to your master, not by just lip or eye service. Do as they do, which you serve it. We are service to the jobs we are today. Right. And he told them, master, do not abuse them. You know, they did it. That was till we got taken away. And the devil stepped in and Amtrin's crew, and he told us how they're gonna throughout the old, how they came over, they was killing our children, dancing against rocks and all that. It started over there. But he knew once we got there, it was gonna get even worse. Black folks be there, this month. And the last thing St. Shimon, I think y'all allowed, was Dr. King get some of that last southern stronghold or foot off our neck. After that, ain't no marksman none, because Yah was in there. And he had a hand in that. God wasn't there, he just put it in there, brother. You see, second, he said, what is a friend that would get a life for? That brother gave his life for. A lot of brothers gave their life for. Right. They the king. They gonna be the king. They laid down their life for us. And I brought back down what's going on. Why did the police doing it? Police killing our people doing this? No, brothers. Truth be true. I let y'all talk, but truth be true. That's part of the curse. Under the curse. We are not anymore because we come to know our Yahweh. It's been pronounced over us since we were there. It's all in this book, our history book. They want to keep you from the old. It tells you of Yahweh and tells you of ourselves. It says like that lesson that raising bulls, summertime. Bulls in the China shop. That's us in the predominantly black neighborhood, the hoods, y'all. We raising bulls, especially when summer comes. Because you're out there.
Right.
Hot, broke, disgusting. He said, all right, blind afternoon, they walk around the blocks 500 times because you're blind.
Walking dead,
Walking dead. As a can he die dead, dry bone, live again? Yes. With these departments of our Yahweh. Praise the mighty Yah. Psalms chapter 69, that'll be verse 5.
Psalms chapter 69, verse 5. O Elohim, thou knowest my foolishness, and my sins are not hid from thee.
Most of the Arabs think they have. Thinking they kicking and lying, doing everything, 6 days, and whatever church house where they go in at 7, they holy and then dancing. Thinking they don't, because the congregation, like you say, as Roy McGuire and Roy Slum, we ain't no spiritual police. We ain't coming to your crib and see if you in order with Yahweh. Not between you and Yahweh when you leave here. He just said, O Elohim, thou doubtest my foolishness, and my eyes are not hid from thee. He sees you.
He sees right. Yes, he does.
You think you fool enough, but he give us the ruach to discern things.
Yes, he does.
He's seeing the fruit with your actions.
Yes,
I'm speaking louder than your mouth.
Yes.
That's the love we want. The doer. That's when you showing your love to him. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 1. You can talk all you want. God love. Our Raw McCarver code straight to it. That's why I'm bold and coded to it. He had a brother in here. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. He said, no, you're not. You're a Hebrew Israelite. He was like, when you're doing what Yahweh said, so let Yah's light shine through. And they see they deceived by their daddy the devil. The flesh, once you in the flesh, you belong to your daddy the devil. Because the flesh got to die daily. Every second, every minute, every hour, all day, every day. Got to kill that flesh. It rise up. You got to take that sword and chop his head off. Because he ain't no good. The devil, the flesh and the devil are buddies. The flesh ain't no good. You get that thought, you got to repent. It ain't no way to try to rise his ugly self up all the time. But we got to root out, smash him down. Yeah, and that you like I say, you give no space to the flesh, give no place to the devil. Stay in the ruach. Live in the ruach that he gave it. Ephesians chapter 1. Ephesians chapter 1. Ephesians chapter 1, let's read verse 17.
Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 17. That the Elohim of our Master Yahshua Mashiach, the Father of glory, may give unto you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him.
Yes.
That's what we need.
That's what it is.
We need that.
This is what you supposed to be striving for.
Yeah.
That the Elohim of our Don Yeshua HaMashiach, the high hour of Kabod, may give unto us the high rule of Kokma and revelation in the Yada of Him. That's what we got to have. Right? To do it, to walk in this world and to be walking to the kingdom. Because he said, the broad is the way to destruction.
Yeah.
Narrow, straight ways into the kingdom. He said, there are few that find it. We have bereft. We have found it.
Right.
Hallelujah. And we're sharing it.
That's right.
It's what about we ain't covering this selfish. We sharing this glory and this goodness.
Right.
Like I said, the good news of the doctrine of Yahshua from our daddy Yahweh. It's good.
It is.
Like camel soup say, good.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
good.
For real.
Can't even stop saying how good it is.
Right.
Hallelujah, Yahweh. Judges.
Hallelujah.
Judges. Judges. Judges chapter 1.
That's the thing I have.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of this good food.
Yeah. I don't have to think twice about it.
Judges, as we were singing last night, like we have our Raw and our Rafa and our cop Yahceph, Beth Yisrael. Oh, they, charge of the music ministry as our Raw songs say, anointed last night. It had song like say brought back to our Raw Mackay, and then it was tied in with the lesson.
Yes, it is.
That's kind of like that funny feeling. That's when you goodness of Yah. That's when you know you're doing Yahweh. We are God.
Yes.
One.
We are.
Yah talks to us all individually. What He has for you, stay in your lane and do your job.
Right.
He put you good. You don't come like, well, I got this. What you think, Mo? You should do. No, He told you to do it.
Right.
To become up to His excellence.
Right.
That's all He's about.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. It's great
It is.
serving our Yahweh.
It is.
Best job in the universe,
Oh, yeah.
and the benefits are eternity.
Right.
Judges. Judges. Shabbat. Chapter 1. Judges, Shabbat, chapter 1,
Yes.
verse 21.
Judges chapter 1 and verse 21. And the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusite that inhabited Jerusalem, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem unto this day.
I'd like to congregation repeat this after me. Hallelujah. I'm at the right place
I'm at the right place
at the right time.
at the right time.
I'm at the right place
I'm at the right place.
at the right time.
At the right time.
I'm at the right place
I'm at the right place.
at the right time.
At the right
Hallelujah.
time.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
That was on my mind today. I'm at the right place at the right time. Till I got baptized, I said, till I won't be, I'm going to stick to my promise.